Hello and welcome to another Let's Play by me, GamerWolfSix of Battlefield 1942. On the last Let's Play, we were doing defensive missions because reasons. Even though we are completely winning this war, having like one minor victory, a couple of total victories, and mostly major victories, somehow the Soviets have gotten to Berlin. Anyways, the Allied... Oh, if you want to play this game, link in description. Allied forces are marching towards Berlin on multiple fronts. In the city, German troops and citizens continue to fight in desperate hope that they can hold off the Russians and surrender instead. To the Western Allies. It's been very quiet at the Third Reich. It's unclear what plans German command has for continuing the defense of Berlin. Well, I guess I'm gonna be a medic. Here. Well, I guess I heal myself. Okay. Well, I'll try to heal people. Well, we are killing them by quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna heal people around here. So we can save spawn on them or whatever. They're behind us. Good guy, bad guy. I couldn't tell. All we have to do is hold out until they have about 200 tickets and we should be good. Or they have about 200 tickets. Did I say we? They? Hey. Would have thought that would kill more dudes. Oh, hey, how you do? I always hate that thing, because it's like, how far do I need to stick my ass out to, you know, be able to shoot dudes? Or am I just going to hit a wall even though I see air between me and the enemy? Yeah, even so, we are winning the war quite heartily and not really having to worry about things. We are, for some reason, defending Berlin from the Russians. Maybe if I just hold this button, it will, you know, make things a bit easier for the German Reich. Stag. Ouch. Boys, it was really bad on the Eastern Front for the Germans and the Russians. I mean, it was bad for everybody. Lots of pillaging, raping, and all that stuff. It was no picnic for anybody, even with regards to war in general. I mean, shit was real bad. Like, I think I remember seeing, like, yeah, when the Germans attacked, like, Russia, they raped and pillaged a whole bunch of stuff, but it's like, you hear what happened when, the Russians attacked, you know, Germany and Berlin, or hell, not even just those places, but, like, the places prior to that, you know, weren't part of the Germans. They were, like, Poland and stuff like that. It's like, wow. That is fucking brutal shit. Like, I think I remember, like, people being like, oh yes, World War II, the clean war. It's like, no. It was just the one that didn't have all the propaganda and stuff. Major victory. By holding the Red Army, the German people lived to fight another day. Maybe just one. I don't know, are we fighting in that one place? What was that one game that had fighting in the big room with the big eagle thing and stuff? Was it this game or something? I don't know. They've given their lives in the hopes that they could surrender to the Americans instead of the Russians. It seems clear now that the Americans will not advance from their positions on the Elbe as long as the Russian army continues to press the attack. Germany will defend its homeland. Beep. After bombing of Iwo Jima for months, the Americans are now preparing to land on the island. If Japan forces repel this invasion, the Americans will have to think very hard of sending any other assaults of this type on the Japanese home. Letters to Iwo Jima was a really good movie, and Flags of Our Fathers is also a very good movie. The island is well prepared to withstand enemy attack. With its extreme network of bunkers and fortified defenses, the island will be extremely difficult to conquer. Once the enemy lands on the beach, Japanese troops should be well positioned to pin them down from atop Mount Subiachi. The Japanese land reserve in order to do whatever it takes to stop the enemy, blah 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 blah. Let's see if we can run to that beach and take it. Come on. There is a lot of tickets to try and hold them back on. Yeah, I'm gonna try and dodge this. I said try. There really wasn't much I could do about that. I was like, go left, go right. Balls. Why didn't we secure that position in the first place? You know? Come on, guys. It's interesting watching it and them being like, I'm not sure how 100% true. It's like, oh yeah, lots of Japanese people were dying of dysentery on the island and stuff. And I guess we can't take this. But hell, as long as we have this and we're preventing those guys from doing anything, then, Let me see if I can just throw a grenade right on that thing. Hell yeah. Suck it, America. And now I'm put on some kind of hit list or whatever. It's like, man, it's taking a while to take that spot. But it's like, oh. It's not. Oh yeah, and then they were like, hey, let's have some defenses on the beaches. I guess they were thinking like, oh, Iwo Jima is such just a nowhere place that no one's gonna really care about it. But it's like, oh yeah, Americans are gonna care about it because it's an important thing. And then they fortified the defenses a lot and then stuff. Well, we're finding them on the beaches. If those guys just stay there and with their dicks out, that should be fun. Just hear those, and I'm just like, fuck. At least the enemy seems to be staggered when they're hit. Does anybody got any, ammo? Oh, great. We're holding them, kinda. Well, let's wait. See if those tanks are destroyed or if they're still there. Because if they're still there, engineer. If they're not, medic. Medic. Why does it keep on putting me in the wrong direction? Damn it. I was like, boy, it'd be nice if we could hold those guys off just to oof. I was hoping they wouldn't see me so I could take one of those tanks. Because they don't seem to be going for that. Oops. Flags are a foul up, so what was that? Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. We'll just do that. Even though that frees him up somewhere else. Okay, who the fuck's doing that? Well, at least he was pretty damaged. Oh yeah, and I liked Flags Are Our Fathers, because it does do the American perspective, but Letters from Iwo Jima is like the build-up to and the entirety of Iwo Jima, but then Flags Are Our Fathers is part Iwo Jima, part, hey, the guys afterwards. Which I really like and respect that they're like, oh yeah, shit was pretty fucking bad for the Native American dude. Which, if you've never seen it, like, spoiler alert, it's like, hey, he didn't want to go back because, I don't know, maybe, like, it's been a while and I can't catch things easily that are, like, somewhat hard on the first try. But it's like, he didn't want to go back because, like, I guess he wanted to be with his unit and maybe he didn't want to be around in America where shit's fucking bad for the Native Americans, especially in those days. Thank you. And then he goes back, is repeatedly drunk, and eventually dies. Ah, shit, I cut my finger. I keep on chewing on it, and it keeps on... I need to stop chewing on my fingers. I notice I've been chewing on them a lot more since I'm back home. I need to, like, I don't know, put a glove on them or something to stop me from fucking chewing my fingers. Anyways, yeah. So, he, Oh, is there a thing there? Well played. But, yeah. Should not be good. Oh, yeah, I was saying. And it's like, I lost my train of thought. It's like, yeah, it's hard to not be an alcoholic when, you know, the thing that happened to your people was pretty much the same thing that happened to 6 million Jewish people and 5 million non-Jewish people, and the reaction to that is continued vilification. Because think about it, most Westerns and ones that were like, hey, the Native American people are the bad guy, were like, what, during the 70s or something like that? There was a good amount of those things. There wasn't a lot of, hey, Native Americans are okay. It's, hey, here's something. Here's an easy bad guy to, you know, do. I don't know when, what's it called? It was like Peter Pan's like, as a kid, I was like, oh, okay. It's like, looking at it's like, ooh, wow. Racist stuff. Like, I could maybe, like, okay, personally, I could maybe be like, I don't know about, like, what was it, Jungle Book, or, well, kind of, like, personally, when I didn't see that as black stereotypes, I just saw it as an orangutan dude. But yeah, I guess looking back, it's like, on the nose, I guess the phrase would be called. But it's like, yeah. Gee, that's a long way. But then, they don't even try and color, like, Native American stereotypes as anything else. It's just like, here's a Native American dude. But I guess at least for those things, it's like, like, I don't remember. All I remember is going, what makes the red man red? And it's like, I mean, they could have used worse stereotypes and they didn't. When it comes to that stuff, it's like, yeah, we should keep that stuff available to be like, hey, people were pretty racist back then. I mean, they're pretty racist right now, especially currently, but, yeah, people were, we're not gonna get rid of the fact that people were hella racist back then. And the Mickey Mouse kind of racism thing is like the tip of the iceberg, least offensive thing you could do. I mean, one of the most offensive thing you could do is take their land or poison their water, like certain things are happening right now, but, you know. Because certain people in the government's taking reservation rights or something like that, or trying to be like, hey, we should, you know, be able to build this very leaky thing over the water, any reparations for poisoning the water, don't care kind of thing going on. That was a tangent. No, we're holding them in Iwo Jima. I don't remember there being a mainland Japan thing, but, yeah, I'd be surprised. I do find it weird that it's like, hey, you pick the Axis and you do real well and the bar's full, and they're like, So, we're losing this war. Good game, everyone? Everybody get your complimentary bratwurst? Age of victory. Once again, the Japanese forces turn down their allies in the real advice attack on Iwo Jima. Not only the military leaders are no match for the intelligence, but their military units are no match for the determination and courage of the Japanese legion. To end the peace of Japanese own to achieve the manner of control of the Pacific. Didn't I press the button to stop it? The Axis won the campaign! The Axis war machine devastated the Allies on all fronts, from the Pacific to North Africa to Europe. Axis forces dealt one deadly blow after another to the enemy, and in battle after battle it seemed as if the Allies had no hope of winning. It was total victory for the Axis war machine. I killed a lot of people. I might play this on the other side. Don't know. I'll have to check. I kind of want to also do Hearts of Iron, but unlike Star Wars Battlefront 2, even though it has all the diverse things in its campaign, seems to be a bit better, except for having to replay the same thing over and over again since the enemy keeps on attacking the same thing over and over. I'm kind of debating. I'll have to figure it out, because, I mean, that's all I'm doing it for tonight. So, if you want to play this game, link in the description, and yeah. Comment, comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, as always. If you like my YouTube, like Secret. How did we destroy, overall, okay. I was like, how did I destroy 21 tanks in Iwo Jima? Comment, comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, as always. If you like my YouTube, like Secret, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that grow. And please remember, spay or neuter animals, help control the pet population. And until next time, let's play being GamerWolfSix, maybe, I don't know, of... I am spacing Battlefield 1942. Hell, maybe we'll do a mission where you have all the secret stuff, which I don't know why they don't have it in campaign. Yeah. So thanks and see you.